Our two top students fake sick leave, yet restless in bed, full of fight. Little do they know, this human epic adventure has just begun, and the days ahead will be full of surprises. The students stick to their plan, while instructors suddenly receive orders for special training. They need to teach the students how to use firearms. Sounds like things are getting a little too hot to handle. The next training content is disassembling weapons, camouflaging weapons, and pointing at the target. Some gifted students like Nero are picking it up quickly, and Xiaoyan doesn't want to disappoint Instructor Lai, so she's stepping up her game. After a grueling session, the students have gotten the hang of using firearms. Next, they're heading to the shooting range for live fire training, but things nearly go south real fast. As the students walk down the street, it's eerily quiet. Instructor Lai asks them to keep quiet because the government moved all the citizens to a safe shelter. They keep moving forward, unaware that a mysterious sphere has already dropped in a nearby parking lot. The instructor says regular bullets won't work on future enemies, only D bullets can. Students don't even ask who the enemy is. The students are pulled for shooting. Shelley is deep in thought, recalling his classmate's abduction by Monster until now. His crush interrupts with a question. And just like that, after a day of free shooting, the students have a basic understanding of the fundamentals of shooting. On their way back, Instructor Lai notices something's off and immediately calls for a 10-minute break. The homeroom teacher realizes two students are missing and hurriedly searches the area with the class monitor. The class monitor spots a fallen gun on the ground, picks it up, and sees a severed hand dangling from it, letting out a terrified scream. The homeroom teacher and students hear the commotion and rush to check, only to be horrified by the scene. The homeroom teacher wants to approach but is pulled back by Jillian, warning of possible danger. Finally, Jillian reveals the truth of the top student's disappearance as the homeroom teacher spots bodies everywhere. He shouts for the students to stay cheerful as a horde of monsters charges toward them. Faced with numerous monsters, the students freeze until the homeroom teacher is frozen by a tentacle, realizing how friendly the outside world is. A nearby instructor rushes over and tells the students to hurry home, but after a few shots, he's taken down by the monsters without witnessing classmates being taken. The students snap back and scatter. More monsters are coming after them. Some students rush into a building, only to find it's infested with monsters too. Just when hopeless, Instructor Lai rushes to save, while on the other side, two monsters grip a student with tentacles. In a critical moment, Officer Black shoots the monsters and rescues them. Outside the building, two female students are being chased by monsters and dive into a phone booth, but accidentally trigger the alarm. The alarm draws all the nearby monsters in, and with a crash, the glass begins to shatter. Faced with the onslaught of monsters, the girls close their eyes in despair. Just then, gunfire erupts as Instructor Lai coming. The surrounding monsters are quickly dispatched, and the instructor gets ready to take the two away, unaware of the monster lurking above. Just as the monster leaps down, Nair arrives and takes it out with a shot. Looks like all that special training finally paid off. Now the mission is to find the other lost students, while on the other side, the students in the garage are being attacked by monsters. One monster trips a student with its tentacle and then lunges at his face. The boy desperately grabs the monster's tentacle, yelling at his classmates to shoot, while the two boys finally realize what's happening. In the clutch moment, they forgot how to shoot, but thankfully Kong Xiaoyan steps up and takes the monster down in one shot. Those two students they were looking for had snuck into a supermarket, blissfully unaware of the grand feast waiting for them. When the monster shows up, they naively tried to touch it, only to be invited to a dinner party. The boy opens the freezer door at a critical moment, successfully trapping the monster inside. In the end, the demon complies and falls asleep. Looks like their plan worked. Soon after, surviving students regroup, losing battle buddies in their first monster encounter. This experience has left the students breathless, and Instructor Lai reveals they'll be undergoing training. If the military falls, they'll be the last line of defense. Just as he finishes, a roar echoes, and the instructor signals everyone to be on guard. He goes to check, instructing the students to stay put, but upon realizing it's a person, he yells for them not to shoot. Just then, a short-haired girl, over-panicked, pulls the trigger at the two runaway students, and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Back at school, they've lost their spark from before. The students unite to oppose the teachers, expressing they just want to focus on studying for exams. Everyone pitches in, but the only one arguing is the nearsighted guy, worried about missing out on extra credit. The class monitor approaches Instructor Lai, presenting everyone's request to go home, who replies sternly. Even if they go back, they won't see their parents, as the government has moved everyone to shelters, and they are now soldiers. Hearing this news, everyone is devastated, thinking it's a cruel joke, and they decide to sneak out into the night.